everybody and welcome. It's a little bit wild today. The wind is all over the place. It's taken me all week to get out because of the weather. We are halfway through the year. Can you believe that? Halfway through our year, into July, and I'm wearing a fleece because it's so cold for a summertime. It's 11 degrees this morning. It's now gone up to 13. That's centigrade, so the way you change centigrade to Fahrenheit is you double it. So at 13 it will be 26 and add 30. You always double it and add 30. And if you were changing from Fahrenheit to centigrade, you take 30 away and then divide it in 2. So there we are at 56 degrees in July. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. I've got my heating on. It's stupid. But anyway, all that aside, thank you for taking part in the video last week. It picked up 87 views. And out of those 87 views, I think there were 7 commenters from bar 1 from usual people who comment every week. That's quite disappointing really, because if you don't comment on the videos, YouTube just dumps them. They're not interested. So I need people to participate. I think that the Xanue peoples were certainly very pleased to participate. They said that most of them they knew about it and were going to participate. I have a feeling they would have done it at a different time to us. Their time scale is different. So I'll explain how that went about. Again, beset by weather problems. Up in the north of this country is very different to the south. In the south they're wandering around in floppy dresses, beautiful sunshine, 10 degrees, minimum 10 degrees warmer than we are. Up here we don't get 3 months of warm summer. We get about a week if we're lucky, and we may have had that. So I got soaked before, hence the reason why I'm looking a bit crazy. It just came down an absolute storm before. And now it's windy. So last week, every day, I went out at 3:30 in the morning to get the sunrise. And the sunrise is just after 4 o'clock. Every morning it didn't show. Wasn't even a glimmer. Cloudy, miserable or raining. And you kind of hope and hope and hope. There's no change. And it was Friday was coming. The video is going to be uploaded Friday night for Saturday. So you had a framework. And I could not get a decent day's weather, decent morning sunrise. But Friday came, went out, thinking this is going to be another waste of time. It also makes my day a very long day when I'm up at that time of morning. But anyway, on the Friday I went out and the sky was amazing. You could see that on the video. It was absolutely amazing. It was perfectly still. There was lots of bird life, wildlife. And it was quite literally for the window of that video. So it takes round about an hour to record the video, because you do get odd occasions when there's, say, an aeroplane flying overhead, or a cow that insists on braying its head off. It's just nature. But anyway, eventually got it recorded. Literally no sooner had I got home than the heavens opened. So it was just that window on the Friday. I then would set about editing the video. So in order for me to upload it, it's about an hour's worth of 4K video, and it takes about 30 minutes to optimize into my video editor. That's just for it to read 4K, because it's a very high detailed video. The editing process takes 2 to 3 hours. Making sure that the sound is correct, like I say, the breaks and the editing, connecting it to start template of a video, putting in different music, all the little writing bits that I need to put in. So by the time that's finished editing, it then takes around about an hour and 50 minutes to render. Then I can upload it to YouTube. So I'm uploading about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. And YouTube is really slow. It's not down to the Wi-Fi, it's because of the quality of your... If you have something that is 720 or 1000 DPS, it's not so... It doesn't take too long, but if you're doing 4K videos, it takes a long time. So it takes over 2 hours to upload to YouTube. Designing thumbnails, all this sort of stuff. I don't just take a screenshot for the thumbnails. I do the thumbnails separately. So that's a full day really for that video. And I set it to release about 3.5 to 4 hours before we were due to start, so that everybody had a framework if they wanted to. You know, some people might want to do their own thing, but there was a framework for people if they wished. I think everything went okay. Now, as to how it felt, for me, when I was connecting with the different Xanue peoples, I started that about 2 weeks before. I spoke to Anku, I spoke to Yakami. Now Yakami she is an elder, she has amazing presence, you can really feel her presence, and she sent me some lovely healing, which was very special. Then I connected with Negru Kambanda in Australia. He's very powerful, and he was reminding me that they don't call Australia Australia, they still refer to it as Gondwana land. And he was connecting with the earth as well. Very interesting, lovely. Again, you feel this tremendous energy. When I can't describe it, it's like the love they send and the love that we feel from them. It's very emotional indeed. So that was a great response from the Xanue peoples. During the meditation, I sat there. It was 10 o'clock at night in the UK, different times around the world, and it felt very peaceful. I felt like it was connected. And what I want to say, it's hard to believe, but all of us that took part in that at that given time, YouTube shows you where everybody is looking from all over the world. It was quite impressive. So at that time, for a brief moment in time, we were all connected, and I thank you for that. I think we'll probably have a go at doing this again. I'm just looking up because it's starting to rain, hence the reason why I look a mess, because I got caught in an unearthly shower before. I think it's about to start again. Now, I did ask if people could comment on this, and I wanted to know how you, as individuals, felt the energy. Did you feel anything? Didn't you? Did you feel connected? Didn't you? I'm curious about that, because there was one big, powerful thought all at the same time. That's the interesting thing. So, onwards and upwards. I am going to be changing a few things I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go forward with this at the moment, with this channel at the moment, because there's an awful lot of work goes in and not many people are participating. And the ones that do, I thank you. You do every week, every time you're there, and I'm grateful for it. But everybody needs to participate in order for YouTube to see the videos and to actually promote them, because they won't promote them otherwise. Well, it's starting to rain now, yet again. Here we go. I'm going to leave it here for this week. Thank you. Different video next week. Hopefully see you then. Bye.